Welcome to the Family Geekery Podcast, a podcast for geeks from a family of geeks. We talk about comics, video games, and anything else geeky. I'm Amber.
I'm Danny.
And I'm Chris.
And today we are combining two things that we love, and we are going to put X-Men in the Hunger Games, inspired by Sunrise on the Reaping, a book that we all read and loved, and the trailer that just came out. So
yeah, I just saw that trailer.
Fun stuff.
There's a lot of curly hair in that trailer.
Because X-Men lives aren't bad enough, so we gotta make them worse.
So we're gonna be putting them in the districts. But first...
Geeky Weeks.
Let's talk about our Geeky Weeks. Amber, you want to kick it off?
Sure. I watched some movies. First, I saw The Drama with you. You were kind enough to invite me. And I know you didn't like it a whole lot, but I really liked it. I think it's one of those weird movies that just, I don't know, it's just so entertaining all the way through, I thought. And I like a cool, kind of weird, gory movie. But, like, I don't know, it was kind of normal. It was cool. So I liked that. And I also did a little bit of a double feature. I watched Spider-Man Homecoming and Spider-Man Far From Home.
Whoa.
Yeah. Because it's been a while since I've seen those, and we've seen that Spider-Man trailer a couple times. So, gotta be ready.
Nice. It
is weird watching them, like, back to back, when, like, 3 Avenger movies happen between them. It's like, oh yeah, Iron Man, he's right there. Yeah, he's in this movie. Oh, Iron Man's dead. Everybody's sad. Iron Man's dead. Oh, right. But also there is a new Magic the Gathering set coming out soon. So, this time they actually released a book with it. And, it's called Strixhaven Chaos something. I don't know. Strixhaven is the set that it is based on, which is like a wizard school. So, kind of cool. Cool that they wrote a fantasy book, for this set. And I'm enjoying that so far.
Nice.
Yeah. That is it for me.
All right, Danny, how about you?
Well, my friends and I had our weekly game night, and we played Monikers, which is the charades game that I've talked about before, so that was fun. And then, other than that, just caught up on The Pit. One more episode left.
I know.
So I'm excited for that. But
oh, that reminds me of something I forgot.
Well, I'm done.
Throw it in there.
Okay. Speaking of The Pit, I played the demo for the Tamagotchi Life game on the Switch 2.
Okay.
Which is like you make Miis, and they live in an island, and they talk to each other.
Oh.
So Danny knows this because I was sending her some pictures. You can make 3 characters in the demo, and so I made Whitaker from The Pit as one of my characters. And
it's scarily accurate.
Yeah, I think I did a great job with that one. And when the game comes out, if I have time, I'll buy it and probably make more characters from The Pit because it's really funny.
I mean, I can just boot up an old Wii and you can go to town on making
No,
characters.
but you can like draw on them.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, but then like it's like a sequel to a game that was on the DS, I think.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever played that one. But
I remember that name.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I'm done with things that I forgot.
I don't believe you, but I'll continue. So yeah, I saw that movie, The Drama, with you. And it's not that I didn't like it. It's just that I think I liked the fantasy sequences more than the movie. And I wish that was the movie. Would have been quite a different movie.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was a good everybody that was in it was excellent. Just wasn't, there's not enough mutants and robots and stuff in it.
It was like a pretty simple plot. But like just everything was like kind of dramatic, as the title kind of tells you.
Yeah. So after that, I had to go and cleanse my palate by going seeing another rom-com that was uberly predictable. And that was You, Me, and Tuscany. And it was, I think everybody goes into that movie knowing exactly what's going to happen. And then you watch it and you're like, yep, it happened. And then you leave. But you have popcorn in your hand as you leave. So it was good. It's good enough. And then yesterday, your mom and I went to King's Dominion, first time for the season.
Ooh.
We still have our season passes from last year, so had to go there and check things out. Had my first ride of the year, which was Raptera.
Oh, the new one.
Yeah.
Was it good?
Yeah, I've been on it a couple times before, so.
Was it as good as the volcano?
You know, funny you ask. Because I don't remember ever riding Volcano. But as I was leaving, there was a couple walking in front of me, and the female was saying, "Oh, that is so much better than Volcano." So, I think they really enjoyed the ride, based on the noises that were being made by the fellow riders.
That's a weird way to say it.
No, I mean, the fellow riders that were riding with me were making some very excited, screams and stuff. They seem to all enjoy it. So I think it's well received. I think it's
Nice.
it's unique because it's that wing coaster and it's very fluid. It's fast. It's got a launch or two in it. But it's not like a lot of airtime. It's just very fluid, like you're flying like a Raptor. But yeah, it was good. And that's about it. So let's get into the main topic, which is X-Men and the Hunger Games. And what we have done is we've all just picked a few districts to select both a male and female, what are they called? Tributes?
Yeah.
Tributes. They don't have to be under 18. Or else this would have been a short list. And I think what we'll do is we'll just start at the top, and then we'll just go from District 1 to District 12 or 13, depending on how far you went. And if you have people selected, you can jump in and say who. And then we'll just work our way through the districts. Does that sound good?
Sounds good.
Yes, sir.
All right, before we start with District 1, you had asked the question about the capital. And the capital doesn't usually have tributes, right?
Right. I was just kind of thinking where they would be from, not necessarily sending them into the games, but...
Oh, okay.
But I picked some people for the capital.
All right, well, let's hear them.
Me too.
Okay. So, I've got Professor X and Dazzler. I need to have Dazzler representation in here. And you know what? Putting both of these people in the capital, I think is wrong. But also, I can see Professor X kind of like being the president of Hunger Games and kind of like thinking he's the one in the right when he's the one in the wrong. I think that's a pretty accurate trait for Professor X at sometimes. And then for Dazzler, she's like an activist in the comics, but she's also an entertainer. And if there's one thing about the Capitol, is that they love being entertained. So maybe she's like a victor from one of the games and they like kidnapped her and brought her to the Capitol to perform or something. Who knows? But I put them in the Capitol.
Now, maybe these Hunger Games are just a different version of the Danger Room, and Professor X is sending everybody in there to train.
Could be.
And not massacre children to teach everybody a lesson.
And Dazzler's there with the aux cord, setting the vibes.
All right. How about you, Danny? You said you had somebody for the Capitol.
Yeah, well, I was thinking of these same people, and I didn't put him in as mine, but I thought Professor X would be like the game maker. But my capital people are Magneto and Emma Frost.
Okay.
I feel like.
Okay.
And I had Emma Frost and Dazzler both in here, and I was kind of flip-flopping between. I feel like they could both go in where I put them, but I think Magneto and Emma Frost more have the motivation and personality for the capital.
Cool.
Yeah, I think Emma Frost would be profiteering from whatever the motivation is of this capital.
Right.
Very good. All right, so let's kick it off with District 1, and I'll go ahead and jump in. You guys can join me.
Sure.
So, male and female, I've got Warren Worthington III, or
Angel.
better known as Angel or Archangel. He comes from a wealthy family. I think District 1 is known for their wealth. So he fits right in. And then I've got, along with him, Emma Frost, because she is obviously wealthy. I think I agree that she probably belongs more in the capital, but hey, we need someone to fight. So she's going to fight. Who else got District 1?
I've got District 1. And I'm right there with you with Emma Frost being in District 1. District 1's all about, like, jewels and, like, textiles and stuff. And that girl loves fashion. And she literally turns into a diamond. So, and, you know, District 1 is the careers. They train their entire lives to go fight and kill people as children. And I feel like that, she's kind of that vibe. She's sneaky with it, but she's like that. And then, similarly, I picked Colossus as my male from District 1 because he turns into metal also. And he's strong.
Shiny.
So we got some shiny people in District 1 for me.
Nice.
Yeah.
Danny, you got District 1?
I do. And this is where I said that Emma Frost and Dazzler I was flip-flopping between. So I have Dazzler in District 1 because also shiny luxury.
Yeah.
And then my guy is also Angel Archangel, but I have a storyline for him.
Okay.
Because I feel like Angel is like before the games, you know, he's like innocent, like pretty feathery angel guy.
Okay.
And then Archangel is after the games, after he wins. That's what happens to him when the capital get to him.
Oh, and he's got the metal wings with blood dripping off of him.
That's
so
cool.
that's like his story that came up in my head.
Nice.
And also to defend your pick for Dazzler, her name fits right in. Like there's one of the girls in Katniss's game was Glimmer, I'm pretty sure. And so they are full of naming their kids razzle dazzly type names. So
Razzle dazzle. Angel and Dazzler, I feel like
those are
very
very
fitting.
very District 1 type names.
And the capital is going to all want to buy some bell bottoms after they see her fight.
Oh, yeah.
They're going to turn her into a cat looking.
Tigress.
No.
All right. How about District 2? Anybody got any selections for District 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What you got?
All right. I've got Forge and Storm as my District 2 tributes. District 2 is about, like blacksmithing, manufacturing. Like, they're also careers, but they're, like, slightly more distanced than District 1. I think they, like, manufacture a lot of the stuff that District 1 and the capital use. So they're very rich and everything, and I think Forge fits right in with that. And Storm has, like, romance with Forge, in the TV show at least, in the cartoon. But also I think she could use her powers to, like, power up some machines.
That's cool.
Yeah. Get her Maybe she'd be better in the energy production. Oh, is that District 13? Well, I didn't pick District 13, but
It's
she
actually
could probably.
District 5.
Oh, it's District 5? Okay.
Yep.
Well, maybe I stole your answer. but yeah, so I've got Forge and Storm up in District 2.
But District 2 is where they also train the Peacekeepers. So she has that leadership skills.
Oh, yeah. Good answer, good answer.
How about you, Danny? Anything for District 2?
Yeah, I do. I went based off of like the masonry weapon like making. So
that's what they make.
Yep.
Yeah.
I have Colossus, which I mean like it's kind of fitting, just metal, and he's a big guy, so like career strong. And then I have X-23 because I mean she has built-in weapons.
Cool.
So
Nice.
I think she would show off in her little interview thing. Her, what is it, like their threatening level?
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Like she'd go crazy and they'd be like, "Whoa, get this little girl in there."
She's used to being contained in a kind of
Facility.
prisonish type thing.
Yeah.
Her mentor's Wolverine.
Aw. Cute.
Cool. All right, District 3. District 3 being the technology district. Anybody got District 3?
I do not.
Nar.
All right. Well, I've got Cable.
Makes sense.
I figure he can traverse time and space, so he's probably got some neat gadgets he can bring back to the modern time from the future. It's kind of cheating. And then at some point, Cable had trained up a very young mutant, the first mutant to be born after some big event. I forget what it was called, but some big event where they stopped a lot of mutants from happening. And her name is Hope Summers. And
Is he related to her?
I'm not sure. I didn't see anywhere that she was the same Summers, or maybe she assumed that name. I don't know. But she she learned some technology from Cable because she was the very hunted. She had to come up with some device to mask herself from Cerebro.
Oh. Cool.
And I think she's so powerful. When she was first born, the original Cerebro just exploded.
Okay.
So District 3. All right, on to District 4. Notable for fishing. Anybody got any District 4 tributes?
Yep.
What you
Yep.
got?
So I've got Namor because he's a mutant. I looked it up. He's the first mutant.
First
I looked
mutant.
it up.
He was on the X-Men.
And I've also got Shark Girl,
What?
who is a girl shark,
Jeff.
and she's actually Dazzler's drummer in the World Tour comic book line. So
Whoa.
she's real. I know her.
Did you just
but she's-
Google fish mutant and that's what came up?
No, actually, I googled every X-Men ever. And she was on there. And then I was like, wait, she looks familiar. She's from the Dazzler comics.
Her boyfriend is
So-
Lava Boy.
Yeah.
No, so I've got Namor and Shark Girl as my Fisherman District people.
That's cool. What about you, Danny?
Well, I did some Googling. My Google search was, is Namor X-Men? And it said, yup. I was like, perfect. So Namor. And then I did Storm. I don't know, like water or
Yeah.
whatever. She can just scoop the fish up. I don't know.
Exactly. Yeah, she can make a tsunami away from the land and leave all the fish there. Easy peasy.
Yeah. So,
Well, that's pretty
Yeah,
good
pretty
because
simple.
for District 4, I also have Namor.
Nice.
And
It's almost like he's basically the exact replica of District 4.
I mean, he's got a
It's basically
trident and
Finnick.
everything, right?
Yeah.
So it's kind of hard to say no to
Trident-
that.
He's Finnick with eyebrows.
And he's got a daughter named Namorita that you could have picked also, but I went with
I
Storm
saw that.
as well.
I didn't see her on my every X-Men list ever.
I saw her. Name Arena.
I went with Storm also. I wasn't sure if District 4 was in the Gulf Coast region, or if it's more Pacific or more Atlantic.
I've heard it's like northern Atlantic.
Okay. Well, either way.
Or maybe, but because Florida's gone. I think the Gulf is gone.
The Gulf of Pan Am.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go with that. Yeah, I figure she would, her skills with rain and water and weather and stuff would definitely help out in that.
Nice.
All right, moving on to District 5, known for power and electricity. This is where all the power is generated for Pan Am. Anybody got any picks for District 5?
I don't, but I realized how well Storm would fit in there. Being able to, like, wind up the turbines and stuff like that.
Ooh, yeah.
Or like Magneto.
Well, I went with Bishop, because Bishop has the ability to absorb and discharge energy.
Oh.
So he's like a huge
makes
battery.
sense.
And then I was thinking Storm, she could charge up some stuff with some lightning. But I went with Jubilee instead. Got to show Jubilee
Cute.
some love. I don't know how much.
I was really looking for a place to put Jubilee.
I don't know how much power you can generate with little firecrackers or beams of, explodey, colorful light, but I'm sure she can fit in somewhere there in District 5. All right, any other 5s?
No.
All right, District 6, notable for transportation. Any pickers for 6?
No.
No, but I feel like it should be Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
All right. So in the absence of our input, I will refer to Gemini.
No.
Gemini says Nightcrawler and Kitty Pryde. I think both for their
That makes sense.
ability to transport.
Whoa,
That's
crazy.
kind of low-hanging fruit, if you ask me. But
Yeah.
all right, number 7, District 7. This is where we get all of our lumber. This is the Pacific Northwest. I think there's an obvious choice for this one. Did anybody else pick District 7?
Groot.
Groot.
Groot's
Avenger
not
Groot. Or
Groot's
X-Men
not a
Groot.
mutant.
Could be. No, I didn't.
I did not pick any 7s.
All right. Well, who's the most obvious lumberjack?
I have no idea.
Wolverine.
Wolverine.
I got him doing a different job.
All right. So Wolverine, and not because of her skills, but because it would make for a good storyline where Wolverine has to protect his district mate. It's got to be Kitty Pryde.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to slow him down, but that's all right. All right, number 8, District 8, notable for textiles. Anybody got a District 8?
No.
All right, these are kind of the districts that kind of get lost in the movies too, so don't feel bad.
Yeah. No, I picked the ones that are more represented in the movies.
Now, I find the selections from Gemini to be interesting. I'm not sure why they picked Beast. Maybe because of his furry coat.
Yeah, maybe. He just shaves himself to make a new jacket every day.
And they selected Jubilee. Now, she does have fashion sense, and she's got
Okay.
that yellow leather jacket.
Red leather, yellow leather.
Red, yellow, leathery yellow. It's one of those.
Yeah, tongue twisters.
So that's who's going into the arena for District 8.
Oof.
All right, District 9, Grain. Grain.
Green.
I doubt anybody's got anybody for that, right?
I do not.
I'm not even going to tell you what Gemini picked because I have no idea how to defend it.
Okay.
All right. But I do find District 10 to be comical, which is the livestock district. Does anybody have District 10 selected?
No.
No.
All right. Well, I guess they're sending Wild Child. as the male tribute,
Wait,
and Wolfsbane as the female tribute.
who's Wild Child?
I think it's another one of those transformative people that turns into like a wolf or something.
Ah.
Oh, no.
Wolfsbane makes sense. She can kill the cows.
Yeah. Kill the cows.
What?
And the sheep.
Yeah.
All right, District 11, agriculture.
I got some for that.
Okay, let's hear it.
All right. So I picked Wolverine and Rogue for the agriculture district. I feel like Wolverine's always on a farm. Like, he's just always on the run, just kind of sleeping in someone's barn. And he's strong, so he can do the manual labor. So, picked Wolverine for that. And then Rogue, because she's strong, so she can do the manual labor. And she's southern. So I think Louisiana's probably around where the agriculture region is. So she probably fits right in there.
Nice.
Yeah.
How about you, Danny? Anything for 11?
Yeah, I had Wolverine too.
Nice.
And then my girl, I just put Domino. I don't know. I feel like she should be in the game somewhere.
Okay.
Well, with her luck, I think if she's
They'll
planting the
have good
crops,
yields.
they're gonna have great yields every year.
Exactly. And in the games, she could just like have all the game maker things in her favor.
Yeah.
The odds will always be in her favor.
Literally.
All right, I will refrain from adding in Gemini's response because I feel it might be racist.
What they put? Storm.
No. So going on to District 12. Do we all have picks for District 12?
Yes.
All right, District 12, probably the least popular of all the districts. No. Probably the district that everybody knows the best because
Yeah.
I think all the stories are centered around them, basically. So who do you got for District 12, Danny?
Oh, me?
Yep.
I didn't know who to put for this, so I was like, okay, well, Katniss and PETA had a little thing, cat piss. So,
What?
That's better than Peter Kiss.
oh, Katniss put Kitty Pryde in there. Anyways, I put another love interest, so I did Cyclops and Jean Grey.
Okay.
Okay.
What about you, Amber?
I have Phoenix as my female tribute. I feel like
Oh, Girl on Fire.
with yeah.
Nice.
With her powers, they'll be able to have good mining, you know. And then also Magneto. I realized that they mine for coal in District 12, but he can find anything. He's gonna find it all down there, except for the coal. He won't find the coal. He'll find.
That's
the other
assuming that
metals.
the mine is still there after you send the girl on fire into the coal mine.
No, he'll find the stuff out, and then she'll send her blasts.
Okay.
Yeah, it's okay.
They're the ones causing the mind blasts, killing people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've got District 12 selections here, and it's not based on... Like, I think that District 12 has a reputation for having strong-willed, people that have been through a lot, and they're able to rise up.
Alcoholics.
I just went straight up for the literal, who is a coal miner, and it happens to be Cannonball and his sister Husk. Both come from coal mining family.
Wow.
And
There's an argument.
I think Cannonball could just as easily go in there and knock some mine shafts open too.
Nice. There is an argument to be made that Dazzler could be District 12 because District 12 has a lot of singers, performers, Lucy Gray.
Oh, she's part of the Covey.
She's part of the Covey.
Yeah. So, Dazzler could be one of those traveling troubadours.
Could be.
That just got stuck in District 12.
Mm.
Well, very good. Did anybody go with District 13, which is the nuclear district?
I did not.
Mm-mm.
That's good, because I don't think they made any of the Hunger Games anyways, because the Hunger Games were created because of them.
That's right.
Well, that was fun. We'll have to figure out at some point who wins. But not tonight.
Find our next episode on Dragon Ball Z.
We'll let our audience tell us which district is coming out on top.
Yeah.
You can send us an email at podcast@familygeekery.com, or you can hit us up on our socials. Let us know which district is winning the 76th Hunger Games, 77th,
Sure.
starring all your favorite X-Men and X-Women.
Yeah.
Anything else for the episode?
No.
No.
Peace be with you.
That's from our other
Try to get
podcast.
rid of us.
That's our other podcast catchphrase.
And with your spirit.
That's family churchery.
I meant... I don't know.
On that note, I'd like to thank everybody
wrong
for
with
listening.
spreading a little piece.
That's right.
I meant the Hunger Games phrase.
May the odds be ever in your favor. And with your spirit.
Pan Am. All right. On that note, let's go ahead and close out this episode. I want to thank everybody for listening, tuning in, and putting up with our nonsense. Go ahead and check out the YouTube channel, see what's going on there. Send us your favorite X-Men to send them into the arena to die horribly.
Whoa.
Send us your best tributes. And until next time, peace out
Peace out.
and
And
geek
geek
out.
out.
Thank you for listening to the Family Geekery podcast. For more information, visit www.familygeekery.com. Don't forget to subscribe at your favorite podcast provider. And until next time, peace out and geek out.